let's talk about David Benavidez. David Benavidez in his debut at 175 fought somebody that hasn't fought in quite some time and did not have any sting on his punches. I saw the whole fight. The guy looked like he was there just for a sparring session. He was just beat. Like, it wasn't anything crazy. David Benavidez, before the fight, he said, I'm not going to wait for Canelo. I'm going to go up to 175, win titles there, and have all the titles. After the fight, post-fight interview, he was like, you know what? I'm going down to 168. Gonna look for that fight with Canelo. I'll listen, man. I've always been the person to say that Benavidez needs to fight, or Canelo needs to fight Benavidez. I think Benavidez is still top 2 middleweight, if not top 1 super middleweight. I don't know why Canelo hasn't given him a chance. And I hear the same excuses all the time. Who has Benavidez fought? Okay, but who has all the other fighters fought? Like the Kirklands, the Amir Khans, what have they done to earn that fight? All of the excuses I can debunk. All of the excuses. Because there's no reason, if it's such an easy fight, there's no reason why Canelo wouldn't fight him. But it hasn't happened. I don't know why. I mean, I don't think Canelo is scared. Because no fighter is scared from fighting. But I think he knows it's going to be a difficult fight. Now, the assessment of his debut at 175, he couldn't get the fighter out of there, you know? And a lot of people were saying, you know, like Canelo at his first fight at, 175 versus Kovalev knocked him out. Kovalev was at the very, very, very end of his career. And Canelo is a very precise, accurate puncher that if he lands, you better be ready to sustain the power. And I don't think Kovalev first he had fought like 2 months ago, like he had to get in camp like that. So you can't really compare both of the fights. And it's Benavidez' first fight at 175. I think he should have taken him out. But he just didn't have the power. Maybe his opponent was just too resistant to punches. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that Benavidez seemed like he changed his mind on making the run at 175, and still wanting that Canelo payday. You want payday? You know what I'm saying? I think Canelo should fight him sooner rather than later. But I don't think Benavidez looked bad, but I don't think he looked great. I don't think he looked like the monster that he is. Maybe it's because, he's fighting people the same, size as him. And I don't know if you guys saw or if you guys noticed, or I think they announced it there. David Benavidez rehydrated up to basically 190. He was 189, 190. Cruiserweight. He's been killing himself all the time to make 168. I've always called him a weight bully. And so he was 190 that night. That's crazy. That's like, how do you get yourself down to 168 like that? That's crazy. I don't know. I don't see it. And he even says that he doesn't have problems making the 168 limit again. I don't know how they do it. It is what it is. I just want to see the fight between Canelo and Benavidez still. This fight doesn't say anything about anything. Styles make fights, and I believe that if they do fight, it's going to be a really good fight. I still have Canelo edging it out, but I still want to see the fight. I still want to pressure Team Canelo to make that fight. I don't care if Benavidez has not done anything in his career. He's been top number 2, number 1 contender in that division. Fight him. If he's such an easy fight, fight the fight, make great money, move on. That's it. So thank you guys for watching. Subscribe for more content. We're going to be really dedicating some time to this channel, talking about boxing, talking about fights, talking about everything. So make sure you guys subscribe, tune in for the next video. We'll see you guys in the next video.